Hi, it's Kirfinler Bates, and today I want to do a little talk about an analogy between programming languages and blockchain. And the particular area of programming languages that I'm thinking about here is strong versus loose typing in programming languages. So a strongly typed language is where an integer is an integer and a string is a string, and you can't just treat one as the other as you see fit. If you want to turn the string with the number 1 in it into the number 1, you have to do something called casting. Whereas a loosely typed language, like for example JavaScript, if you have a string that is the number 1, you can just treat it as though it is the number 1, and it automatically converts between the different types, unless you're trying to do something stupid like add the word cat to the number 3, in which case you get an error, type error. So the similar kind of thing exists in blockchain, in that some things in blockchains are strongly typed and some things in blockchains are loosely typed. So for example, the consensus system is usually strongly typed. It says transactions have to have the following format, and they have to be signed by the correct digital key, and they have to be the right length and things like that. Otherwise they're not going to get included on the blockchain. So that's sort of a strong typing. Whereas what you can also do is you can just put data on a blockchain, for example a JSON object, and you may say, really, I don't care what the data is, you just stuff it up there and it means what you want it to mean. So then the blockchain is keeping an immutable record of that data for you, which can be handy, but what it's not doing is determining whether the data is correct or even meaningful. And when you're working on blockchain issues, it's very important to draw a distinction between the two kinds of things. Am I dealing with some strongly typed data, like a cryptocurrency transaction that has to satisfy all the protocols and consensus system of the blockchain, or am I dealing with something that's loosely typed, for example some metadata that I'm including with the transaction, which I'm going to interpret however I see fit later on. So there you go. Considerations when dealing with blockchains when it comes to the formality of the data that's being submitted and the accuracy of the data. Hope you found that useful. I know this one was a bit more technical than they usually are, so maybe my next video will cover something a little less technical and fluffy. See you next time.